Good day in our house, I'm your host VillainCloud and welcome to Subnautica. This time I'm gonna talk about Atlas. Let's get things cleared out first. Atlas is fan-made submarine. Old submarine, which was the Cyclops version 1. It wasn't even called Cyclops back then, it was just submarine version 1. So let's get that cleared out. Atlas is not the submarine that Subnautica actually made, so they can't put it in the game. Let's get clear that out. They cannot physically put it in there because it's copyrights from that guy who made it, from the fan who made it. Even if he agrees, they just can't do it. Secondly, the original was named something with B. Sorry, I don't know the name. I am not expert on that name. Secondly, why did they change it? Firstly, to the Cyclops. If I'd have to say the Atlas. If Atlas is this, by the way, but will be down there. Atlas will be down there now. Checked it out? Yeah. And this is the submarine. This is the first submarine they made, and they actually Cyclops should have been, but it isn't. Now we are going to the reason why it isn't. Now Atlas won't be in the game. That's people are going nuts all over the internet. Atlas is coming into Artic DLC. Nope, it's not coming and it won't be coming. Firstly, as I told you, it's a fan-made, so they cannot put it in the game. Secondly, it's too big. It's far too big to even go somewhere with it. Now that will lead me to the next point, what I'm doing right now. As you can see, there are 4 Cyclops and there is 1 Cyclops. I want, how to say, make as close as possible to show you why I'm saying it's too big. Let's say 1 Cyclops. This 1 Cyclops is spot on for this game because it's not too big and it fits everywhere. You can maneuver it. It goes into the hole. If you go from the floating island down, it goes into the small hole. Now, let's talk about Atlas, or the first submarine which should have been in the game. 4 Cyclops together. This is as close as I could get them. Okay, there one could fit in the middle, but I didn't even bother it. This is the size of the Atlas. Of course it's longer, it's much longer than this, but this is as close as I could make the width and the tall. Now let me ask you this, how you could maneuver something like this if you wanted to go anywhere? I don't think that you can enter even the safe shallows or even the bulb zone. You will get crashed, you will be crashing everywhere. Look, 4 Cyclops it doesn't look that bad, but try to maneuver it first. Try to get in that small hole with 4 Cyclopses. Actually it's 5, 1 is in the middle, so if you compare to the size, it looks like, I don't know. I'm good that it won't be in the game, because it will be a son of a bitch to just maneuver it. No, don't get me wrong. I like Atlas. It looks cool, it looks really awesome. But for the creators to make it, okay, make it new, and the size it is, it will take them long time. Do you want to really postpone the new Artic update for 1 or 2 years? Because it's not that fast. Even to create a video on YouTube, it's not that fast, it's not that easy. Remember, for them to create a Cyclops, they need the sketch, then the drawing, then the animation, then to make it in the game, then fix all the bugs, plus everything, plus how to say stabilize it, so in every biome it's stable, it doesn't have any glitches or anything, and then the animations for it, then inside animations, 8 things they worried about, 8, see, 8, and that took them a long time. And you think they want to spend again 1 or 2 years to make 1 more submarine? Which is overly huge and, how to say, almost impossible. Hey, Peeper, watch it. You can go into the void with it and you won't crash anywhere. But in the rest you will crash everywhere. That's pointless. What's the point of having a submarine? This one you can't maneuver normally on your own. And I will now put a diagram with the Atlas or this first submarine down there somewhere. Actually, nope, it's there. It's there. And check it out. It has, what kind of features it has? It has escape pods. It has for living space. It has a laboratory. It has loads of stuff which actually you don't need. Would you need a laboratory in Cyclops? In the game? What for? Dormitories for what? You have your living room there. For what you need dormitories? For you to sleep in 16 beds? I don't think so. Cyclops is the pinnacle of the game. It's the best submarine which actually fits in here. But me looking at the situation as it is now, the conclusion is I'm glad that the Atlas or the B thing isn't in the game. I'm glad that the developers put more effort into updating the game, so there are less bugs and faster people with Xbox X or PlayStation 4 can play this game with less bugs, and how to say, to work harder to upgrade the Artic DLC. So it's much more detailed and more, how to say, awesome, because as it says, for now they will have the weather climate, so that takes long time to finish. And remember, weather will change, it will hail, storm and everything else. That takes a long time to do actually. And for them to waste time on making another submarine? Why? What for? You will maybe have a hovercraft, but that's awesome. That's cool. Look, I'm not against it, I'm not with it. I will stay in the middle, because I'm not saying no. It's cool, it's cool. I hope they will come up with something. But for now, if I look right now how it is, 5 Cyclopses. Okay, you see 4, but 5 can one go in the middle against 1. I think I'll take that one Cyclops, go wherever I want, not 50 meters each direction and you have to leave because you just can't move anymore. So yeah, tell me, what do you think about this? And as I'm showing you right now, 4 Cyclops against 1. Everybody's saying, oh yeah, it's awesome, it should be in the game, but remember, it's the old design. It's the very old design. It's not like I'm saying it's bad, but you can ask them for new design, new submarine, not like Cyclops, something more high-tech, high-spec, something more futuristic. Why you looking back? Look forwards. You don't need to refresh old things. You need to get something new. Look at the cars, how they look at when they are released in 2015 and how they will be released in 2018. You see the design gap. The lights are different, everything else is different, everything. You could ask for a better version for Cyclops. Why aren't you doing that actually? Huh? Mind blown, isn't it? I would better ask for a new submarine, which can be used in Artic DLC, and it looks cooler, it has more features in it. But no, everybody wants to bring Atlas, and now everybody's making videos. Oh, Atlas will be in the DLC, Atlas will be there. Oh god. Some things need to be sorted out. Look, many comments saying, oh, you know, it's big, it doesn't matter when it's big, it will be something new and it will be different, you're just stupid or something like that. If you want to write something like that in the comments, then just leave it. As just she said, seek fluid intake, exactly, go drink some water. Cause nobody really cares. Because it's copyrighted, Atlas is copyrighted. fan-made doesn't mean it can be entered in official game. What they make, and it's their design, they can only put in the game. So let's get that out forever now. Are we clear? Now, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you next video. Bye! Don't forget to leave the like. Actually, many of you will click dislike. I bet. Look. But if it will be like, better leave the like.